There's not a better person, honestly. He's very conscious of doing the right thing.
He is both a mentor in my eyes, and he's also a colleague, and he's also a friend.
George wanted to get involved in and get things started, but he didn't want to be there to take a lot of credit for it. Very humble guy.
The first thing that comes out of my mouth when I talk about George is he's never halfway. When George goes into something, he goes all in. He's
very into whatever he's into. So George is into automobile racing at this point in time of his life. We've been privileged to sponsor one of his most prominent features on his car, which is generally a skid plate. When he turns upside down because he rolls his car a lot, our advertising on his skid plate is really quite prominent.
George likes to have a good time. He's always cheerful.
He's incredibly selfless. He's done. He's not building houses anymore. Now he's just committing his retirement time to help grow other people. He always said, we're in the people business, we just happen to build houses. His focus was always on, and has always been on, people and community and the growth of those two things, but he can build a house. You know, he started the organization by buying a lot and buying a book on how to build a house, and then he and Buddy went and built a house.
George formed Vantage Homes years ago, and the quality of homes that George builds, just second to none. He's just a first-rate builder.
His mentor, Bud Shepard, told him you need to get involved with the Housing and Building Association. So he joined the Housing and Building Association and committed. He always said, I don't want to just have to follow the rules, I want to help make the rules. And so that's where he always ended up committing to, or getting involved with, so many different aspects of both the housing industry and Colorado Springs as a whole. I mean, the list is silly, and this is only some of it.
He's been intimately involved in the Pikes Peak Range Riders. I think he's won the Silver Spur Award, which is their Community Person of the Year.
He's done things like the John Zay Guest House. He brought the industry together to get that built, and then the second version of that, and now they're in the third version of that.
He sees issues, and if he thinks they're important, he attacks them and tries to solve them.
I think it's 2016, 2015 timeframe is when there really started to become a highlight on lack of workforce within the building industry. Dad and some other folks recognized that the only way to get workforce back into the building industry is to start introducing it into schools again.
He has founded and helped flourish Careers in Construction, which is a program that's designed to show people that maybe aren't all cut out for the knowledge economy, that you can have a meaningful vocation, you can make a meaningful wage.
The amount of time he's put into it, the amount of leadership that he's put in Careers in Construction has not only affected Colorado Springs, now it's affected the entire state of Colorado, and it's gone beyond those borders, working with HBI to help take Careers in Construction nationwide. That's legacy stuff. That's not just, you know, a one-off. The legacy will live forever.
I was young, didn't know anybody, new to town, and George gave a young guy a shot.
He was instrumental in getting me involved in the chairs to become president of HBA, was also my sponsor into the range ride, and for both of those I'm just eternally grateful.
And really, I think George's legacy is good guys don't have to finish last. You can be a supporter, you can be a colleague, you can do the right thing at the right time, and you can come out on top.
Dad cares about the HBA so much and recognizes what it does for Colorado Springs and El Paso County. And because of that, it's been a heavy focus for him on how can I give back to this organization? Because the HBA gave him the opportunity to be successful in growing Vantage Homes. And he recognizes that for those who much are given, much are expected. And that's a motto that he lives by every single day.